Hello and welcome to Storm of Zehir, and this will be part 17. In the previous part, we made our way down towards the cave where the choke mist poison thing was being gathered from, and we also managed to level up. In between parts, I have allowed myself to rest and memorize some spells, and I do want to point a few things out. Come on, if I can. My rogue doesn't have spells, so
I
trying to
believe
open this
so.
spell book for him is going to be pointless. Yeah, we have some various things charging towards us, apparently. Um,
Yes?
Not him, him.
Yes.
I allowed myself to learn some or memorize some empowered versions of Ice Storm and Isaac's. There's some Missile Storm. I don't find the level 5 spells particularly interesting, and for her, she's a cleric,
Oh,
but she's
yes.
an offensive caster, so battle tired. I better right click it over here. Create an aura that steals energy from enemy. Anyone watching the original playthrough of Neverwinter Nights 2 would have seen it quite a lot because my favorite soul used it quite a lot. And of course, because of her air and water domains, you will get access to various different offensive spells, and she can now cast Ice Storm. Again, remember, spontaneous conversion can convert any of these spells to healing spell if needs be. So, yeah, that is how they are set up. Let's just have
believe so.
more paladin because okay, we have some Bashir apparently. Why not? Let's fight them. I don't care. Fight them. So, no casters. That's not going to do an awful lot of good, is it? Flip my heck. A lot of noise from these guys. Maybe we are going to run out of cargo space. It should be unfortunate. Gained one ore. I don't think we can carry much more than this, so I have to be mindful of that. It would be very easy to just go ahead and check. We have 9 out of 10. So we have to get them sold at some point or another. It is what it is. I sort of hope there will be some sort of fast travel system at one point or another. Even a horse and a cart, something. There must be something. I decided to go and check out that cave, so let's find out what that is. After we've checked Sister Horta. Apparently not. She disappeared. Ah, the hag and her ogre bodyguards are preoccupied with cracking open bones and sucking out marrow. We can greet her. Let's try and greet hag. Why not? Look, my pet's first meat for tomorrow's stew. Season him quickly. I'm like a nibble. Diplomacy. Perhaps you should satiate your hunger elsewhere. This will only end badly for you. I've no taste for creatures with a silver tongue. I'll bother you no further, traveler. I have no experience for telling her to piss off. Sort of. You do not have enough cargo capacity to take this item. That is what I was concerned about. Didn't we see some spiders? I know this is likely going to be slightly annoying, but you still have to bounce here. I want to deal with. It says in the description of this campaign thing that it would reach level 13 and beyond. Okay. So I assume it depends on how much grinding you're willing to do. Well, it looks like we need to fight them. You know what, let's use all the mind might. And I forgot to equip knockdown, didn't I? Yes, I did. We'll do that next fight. Hit, please. Fight them. Should probably consider getting my rogue into melee soon-ish because of the fact that he's a dual wielder. He's got hit points enough. I'd just like to get him some better armor. Claws. Why not? Okay, you know what? We're going to get into that bloody cave. I'm just the type of person, you know. Oh, shiny. Oh, another shiny. But the idea is to take one of these characters and spoiler, it's going to be the paladin that will be taken into Mask of the Betrayer from after we're done with this game. But I do want to do some leveling and things like that, so I'm not going to just hammer through any story mode thing in this game. So, because I mean, other normal Dungeons and Dragons games will basically guide you through a certain area, so you have a certain point you can get to, and depending on where you are in the story, and you can force it to a certain point, but you still need a certain level often because you're given experience through quests. So I have no idea what level the different parts are attuned to. So giant spiders, I want to fight them. 1 second. Okay, let's see if we can engage the spiders. I want to fight the spiders. Several giant children spiders leap to attack. We shall fight them, so we can get that bloody bounty sorted. Please. Come on. Can you switch to melee? You are an expert in handling that rapier now, so... Dual wielding sneak attack. Do a lot of damage, by the way. Of course, because of his fighter levels, we have to go to. New update. A bit unfortunate. Of course, we get 2 when we need 1, don't we? Because that's just game logic for you. No, what I was trying to say is that not only, of course, does the rogue gain a specialization from having the fighter levels, but he also gets a bit of bonus base attack bonus. So has an easier time hitting using finesse weapons, which means he's using his dexterity modifier as to hit modifier instead of strength. He's got a fairly decent chance to hit stuff. So, let us, we may have bumped ourselves into some dinos.
Yes?
But let's hope we don't. Because I don't want to fight those guys. I want to get that bounty cleared. Still need the experience, let's fight them. Only takes about a minute or so. Should be fine. Come on. Come on. What is provoking an attack of opportunities? He should be using hammer later, of course he moved around. Should probably consider starting some of all these claws with gathering. Well, the XP are coming in fast and furious, which I don't mind. More levels, the better. The usual doohickey, quick save, switch through.
I would say yes.
Move on. Let's head into that choke mist cave. Since spores carried aloft by a soft wind originating from within the cave, occasionally bill forth from the cave mouth. He's got a much better lower skill. Examine the spores. The spores, when inhaled in sufficient quantity, can cause the victim to become delirious and irrational. Walking in near patches of these plants should be avoided. So I assume the survival thing would work. It will tell us the same information. So I'm going to be clever, and I'm going to do a save before entering in here. Entering this place, because we don't know for sure what it's going to do. So save and sorry and all that kind of stuff. Okay, now we can enter. Enter the cave. Lovely. Is that... Oh, he's just standing there. That is interesting.
You arrive. Took you long enough to get here. You think this is the best place to fight among your pointless poisons? Yuan-ti is supposed to be superior. You know nothing of the power of poison, you pathetic cutpurse. My lord has granted me the power to draw strength from these plants and wield it against his enemies. Your lord, who's that? Not to worry, you'll meet him soon enough. I should be able to find at least one of you worthy to sacrifice, and my favor will grow. I tire of waiting. Let us bring that moment closer to being. Last chance, monster. Surrender or face death. Death here has come for you, not I. My lord's strength is with me, and now will taste your blood, holy warrior. Come and meet him. Powers aid me. Obviously, I mean, just like any other mini boss fight thing, He's going to summon 8 because he's a coward. I know boss encounters are supposed to be challenging and all that kind of stuff. Where is it? I got it before. Where is it? Ah, knockdown is right here. I'm going to stop calling it knockdown. It was fun the first 5 times. But anyway, bosses, they're always so tough and high and mighty, and then they summon help. Because they're not so high and mighty, are they? I have no idea what this is going to involve. Was that a journal update? No, I don't think so. Reflex save against poison. I'm not keen on that. Where are you? You are there. That is an issue. You can deal with them, I think. Maybe? You resisted the knockdown. How dare you? Okay, what a fuse spider. Clever? As someone once said, friendly fire isn't. Yeah, my death won't matter, my lord will finish you eventually. Yeah, I've heard that rhetoric before. Interesting. He tracked down Luara as his saboteur and dealt with him. Finding out he was the Yuan-ti in the process, he returned to society to inform her of the results. Confused, that's what I was concerned about, yeah, indeed. Okay, haven't gotten this.
Yes?
You move away from there, please.
Well, now, what do you want?
I want you to loot him. Saboteur Stiletto. Dragon Bar. Oh, cool. I'm not unnatural armor. Let's, what's that Saboteur Stiletto? Examine. Slicked with the thin sheen of acid, the bronze of this dagger doesn't seem to sizzle or corrode from its constant presence, instead working hideous wonders on the flesh of its enemies. Though the saboteur preferred to kill by stealth, you suspect he employed this deadly little weapon against his foes more than once. It's a +1, I wanted for acid bonus. May as well use it. It's 3 extra acid damage.
Yes?
You should be quite proficient with that. So, if we make sure to do this, I mean, I could just enchant it myself, but those kind of enchantments are not cheap. So, getting damage of this type given for free.
Well, now,
seems like a good
what do you
thing.
want?
Examine. Applies a weapon, Dragon Ball can greatly sap a wounded foe's strength, but rarely causes death. Okay. Cool. Anything else in this place, or was it just... does not appear to be the case. But can we see if I can avoid getting ourselves confused? See, there was technically nothing wrong with the spellcasting. I hate when the game does that. You leave a location and then you are immediately assaulted by a group. Well, we'll fight them. We also got some cockroaches over there. Anyway, as I was trying to say, there was nothing wrong with the spellcasting, but of course, you have an enemy. And your melee wants to get in and start smacking that enemy, and the casters are saying, haha, fireballs, ice storms.
And then your fighters run into, or fighter type characters run into, and get absolutely blasted to oblivion. I could lower the difficulty, but I don't want to do that because it also means that your characters, the player characters, cannot be critically hit, and that feels a bit cheesy. So we will just take the occasional fireball in the back of our heads from our own casters. Lovely. Anyway, a band of gnolls. Let's fight them. And there wolves apparently. Something that you like to find at this point is that from a pure damage point of view, especially if you can attack from flanks, the rogue is going to be a brutal killing machine. The paladin is not going to do the same amount of damage as the rogue, but the paladin is not there to do damage. He's there for moral support in his aura thing, and he's there to talk to people. And he's there to be the paragon of good that he is. And he's basically there not to get hit. Not getting hit is not a likely scenario, but he's there to absorb the hits from the others. A veritable role-playing game tank. So he is perfectly fine with the fact that he doesn't get the glory for doing all the damage. Doesn't mean that if the rest of the party goes down and he can avoid getting hit, that he can't be standing on his feet for quite a while. And I assume that is why people consider the paladin class to be so-called weak. It's because of the fact that it doesn't do anything special. In a setting where I don't want to... Come on. Apparently we managed to hide against them. We didn't manage to hide again, so we got more gnolls to fight. Cool. We shall fight you. I mean, in a scenario where the paladin is strong, the paladin is very, very strong. But it can take a lot of effort to get the character or the class to that point. I've always been a bit against the concept of calling the paladin weak. It is not because the paladin is particularly weak, it's just because other classes are stronger. I'm fairly sure if you were some random troublemaker that was trying to make life miserable for other people and you had a paladin come in charging, you wouldn't say, "Oh, you're weak, you're not going to hurt me." You will still get flattened, I'm fairly sure, so yeah. But as an old school role player, which I haven't done for a long time, and I'm perfectly fine with not doing that, to be honest, but it's the symbolic value of having the knight in shiny armor.
You have need of me?
No, not you, I don't.
Yes?
So I will always choose a paladin as a party leader if I can. The problem we have now is we are in this area. And sort of once again it's a tower. We need to get those clock roaches. We need to get rid of our stuff in the inventory thing. Let's go for those clock roaches to see if we can get them. It's a crate. We can't pick up that crate, can we? No. I wonder, by the way, if random encounters that drop loot that we can't pick up, whether that will appear. Intriguing. Was that bush? What else did we spot? Farnutes. Okay. We definitely want to fight you because we got a quest for you. Okay, now it's... Why is it changing the order constantly? I don't like it. Where are we?
Yeah.
Have at thee!
Come on. Would be nice getting all 4 done. 2. Of course, now we get 5. Well, I suppose. Now we got the quest, at least. Okay. Return, please. We also got 100 experience for fighting them. Cool. So it's time to head back towards Samagon, I suppose. Actually, we should probably head up to the lumber camp from here, but that will definitely have to be in next part because I'm trying to keep the length of these episodes within a certain time frame. So when we come back, we'll head up to the lumber camp. Yes, we will do that, and then we will see if we can sell ore at Vasatan and then go back to the Samagon. But that will be, as I said, next time. So as for now, thanks for watching. Take care. See you then. Bye bye.